Hello, welcome back to Foos Entertainment for my review of 2023's Halloween Ends, which concludes the reboot trilogy of Halloween. I will be talking about the plot of the movie, the Real's opinion of the film, my opinion of the film, talking about the catalog quality of the release on physical media, and give this film a ranking. Only one of them will survive. The most acclaimed and revered horror franchise in film history reaches its epic, terrifying conclusion as Laurie Strode, Jamie Lee Curtis faces off for the last time against the embodiment of evil Michael Myers. Michael hasn't been seen for 4 years after the events of Halloween Kills. Laurie lives with her granddaughter, Allison, and has chosen to liberate herself from fear and rage and embrace life. When a young man is accused of killing a boy he was babysitting, a crusade of violence and terror is ignited when a final confrontation between Laurie and Michael, unlike any ever captured on screen. Well, that's a good plot synopsis. I won't spoil it for you, but there's a lot more to the movie than that. And I'll go ahead and hit on that after I talk about the world's opinion. When this movie first came out, everybody hated this movie. Everybody literally did not like this movie at all. Because it concentrates a lot less on what it says on the back of this and what the film was hyped out to be. To me, now we go into mine. My opinion, I like what it did with this film. And over the past just 1 year, people have come to appreciate Halloween Ends for what it's trying to tell. It's because again, you can go ahead and I guess you can't see them. I guess they're all the way up here. But yeah, they're all the way up in this area up here. But the original Halloween films, they really did a good job explaining what happened to young Michael Myers and what that force is. They explained how he has supernatural abilities in Halloween Kills, but they didn't exactly explain what actually happened to Michael Myers and what is actually there. So they had to explain that, and honestly, I loved how they did that in this. This is a good way of this reboot trilogy, in my opinion, to redeem itself. For all of the crap is given hardcore fans by disregarding the best Halloween movies in the entire franchise for the sake of these 3 movies. Now let's hold all 3 of them up. Might as well. For the sake of these 3 movies here, to disregard the best Halloween movies of the entire franchise. But at least this movie pays, this movie makes up for all of that. This is what I love about this movie, is their explanation for what is behind Michael's madness. Because they do something that I absolutely love in this movie. The transference of the embodiment of evil from one person to another person. And they kind of go into the idea of being outcasted, being misunderstood, and having it affect you on a psychological level. Whatever it is that possessed Michael Myers in 1963, we see that possess another person in this movie, in the character of Corey, who in a lot of ways is the main antagonist of this movie, is not Michael Myers. Eventually, Michael Myers does have it transferred back to him, and then we have our big showdown with Bruce Rudd in the film. So this does pay off when it's set up in the first 2 films, but I do like that aspect of kind of doing something a little different but making it make a lot of sense. And also kind of really having John Carpenter is producing these three films, given his own explanation, which, again, this drives me nuts every single time that people go ahead and crap on Halloween 4, 5, and 6. Okay, if John Carpenter, who produced Halloween Ends, as well as Halloween Kills, in 2018's Halloween, has made it very clear with these three movies that he produced that, yes, there is a supernatural demonic force or something that is possessing Michael Myers. It has been all this time. He said that in this movie. You guys don't have a problem with it with this movie, but man, when it comes to Halloween 4, 5, and 6, you sure as hell do. And the explanation for how he's unstoppable. Again, a supernatural explanation. But yet, in these three movies, it's acceptable for some odd reason. And these three movies is very, very acceptable. But when it comes to the original 8 films, yeah, don't ever try to explain what Michael Myers is and what causes his supernatural abilities, because people are just going to hate the movie. Yeah, and I'm sorry. I just had to bring that up, because we have our evidence in these three movies that what they did in 4, 5, and 6 was absolutely correct. All right, now let's talk about the catalog title quality. This one has very good reference quality with Dolby Vision Plus HDR10 and Dolby Atmos. I would say this one's a little bit of a step better than Halloween Kills in terms of quality. Now let's get this ranking. This is where it's going to get very, very interesting, because the whole world, their children and their cats and dogs and household pets will never agree with this ranking. But I think that Halloween Ends is a perfect movie, so I'm giving it a perfect movie rating of 4 stars. I absolutely love this movie. And that's what I gotta say about Halloween Ends. And I'll see you guys next time.